What's up, y'all? Chris here to do a real quick UFC 139 recap. Gonna keep it short because I just rolled home in the rain, literally, and I gotta get out of these clothes, man, so I don't get sick. But yeah, just gonna talk about the main three fights. Forget everything else. The undercard, first two bouts of the undercard, I'm like, this event's gonna be insane, right? The first two fights, pretty boring. Then we got to Uriah favorite Brian Bowles. Good fight. Uriah is one step ahead the whole fight. Just seemed to be a lot quicker. Caught Bowles with that uppercut. Finished him off on the ground with, or hurt, kind of jumped on him with strikes. No, I know that they've trained together in the past, but Uriah showed no mercy on him. Ended up catching him with that guillotine choke, flipped it over, mount, tapped him out, made a statement. Statement went over Brian Bowles. Never really been beat like that. Dominic Cruz, you're next. Co-main event of the night, Vanderlei Silva Kung Lee. Man, this fight, I was watching it at Sports Bar. Already the place was going crazy because Uriah won, we're in Sacramento. Then they were seriously hyped for this fight, as was I. This fight was crazy because you felt like it could end at any moment with either of these guys. Because Vanderlei's chin and with Kung, you don't know what the hell they expect in there. But pretty good back and fourth round. You had that intensity kind of, throughout the whole first round. It seemed like on multiple occasions both guys had opportunities to hurt one another, possibly finish. Vanderlei definitely finished the round strong, and it's funny. Before this fight started, I thought Vanderlei was going to lose, and I was thinking to myself, if he lost, it was going to be his last fight in the UFC, and I was going to say in this vid I knew I was going to inevitably shoot. It'd be a damn shame if we never got to see Vanderlei Silva use his Muay Thai clinch in the UFC, or at least in his second run in the UFC. Well, as we saw in the second round, it was weird because Kung Lee was moving more forward in the second again. I don't know. Vanderlei just wasn't fighting as aggressively. I don't know if he was trying to counter Kung or what, but eventually he hurt him with, I believe, a right hand, maybe a left, I can't recall. Got that clinch, his famed Muay Thai clinch that he used many times in Pride, and just went to work. Kung Lee's face. Kung Lee's face. Kung survived and randomly clipped him with that left hand, hurt him again, and finished him off and just effed him up. He left Kung Lee looking like Anderson Silva left Rich Franklin looking after their first fight. Exciting debut, if nothing else, for Kung Lee, UFC debut, and great win. Maybe not the greatest win in Vanderlei Silva's career, but definitely a great win. The way he won and considering where he's at this stage of his career. Sick fight, though. Main event, Shogun Hendo, years in the making. Thought it was going to happen after Pride 33. Didn't happen. Better late than never. What an insane fight. It looked like Dan was going to stop Shogun early on in the first round. Hurt him. Looked like he was going to finish him first with that guillotine choke, modified guillotine choke. Then it looked like he was just going to knock him out. Somehow Shogun survived. Although Shogun's got a hell of a chin. No doubt about that, and he showed it here. Survived that first round. Second round, I believe my Hendo might have hurt him again. Or Hendo just controlled that round for the most part. Third round, Hendo really effed up Shogun there. He hurt him with the punch. Dropped him. Was just killing him with ground and pound. I am shocked, yet surprised, pleasantly surprised, that Josh Rosenthal, I believe was the referee, did not stop the fight. Glad he didn't, because, it would have, prevented the epic war that the fight ended up being. Somehow Shogun only survived, but almost caught a heel hook there on Henderson. And even ended up getting a takedown late in the round and getting on top position. So Shogun showing great resilience. Dan Henderson, after that flurry in the third, pretty much died out. He was gassed. Fourth round, definitely Shogun's round. Clipped Henderson with that uppercut. Just controlled the round. Fifth round, all Shogun. Got the takedown early. Just was in control the entire round. It was like round 2 or 3 of Forrest Griffin versus Rampage Jackson. Shogun, although he couldn't finish the fight, he just dominated the fifth round. 10-8 round in my opinion. Scorecards, I had it a draw. First 3 rounds for Hendo. Almost gave him 10-8 in the third, but not quite because Shogun came back. And I gave Shogun 10-8 fifth round, so I had it a draw. Unfortunately, the judges disagreed. Henderson wins by unanimous decision. I completely disagree with the decision. I can't believe even one judge didn't have it draw. Obviously, none of them must have scored third round or the fifth round 10-8. Either way, big credit to the UFC for making main events 5-round fights. That fight would have been good if it was 3-round. Being a 5-round fight, it was great. Sick fight. Those last 3 fights alone, particularly the last 2, the main event and co-main event, made that event. Made it one of the better events of the year. Maybe I'm still coming off a high because I just got home from it, and the crowd was going crazy where I was at. Like I said, I wish I would have filmed that. But just an insane fight card, especially that main event. Whether or not I disagree with the decision or agree with it, that main event was something special, man. That was something to watch, man. That's probably one of the few times I buy DVD when it comes out, since I didn't, order it and DVR it. So, want to hear you guys' thoughts on the event. Just let me know any overall thoughts, and in particular how you scored that main event. Did you have Hendo winning? Did you have Shogun winning? Did you think it was a draw like myself? Whatever. I just want to hear you guys' thoughts. Anyways, that's it for now. I'll be talking about this event and all the rest of the fights a lot more in depth on a Science of Violence radio show. That'll be Sunday, 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern, 5 Central. I will put a link in the information of the video. As always, we'll link to scienceofviolence.com and my Twitter. That's it for now. I really got no much else to say. Like I said, I got to get changed out of these wet clothes. Great event. Want to hear you guys' thoughts. Till then, I'm out.